think flexibility and flexible work, it doesn't just mean, your laptop, an internet connection, and remote access to your systems. What we've seen is people want to be able to work from anywhere. They want to work whenever they want to work. They want to be able to access their data from any device, but also have the opportunity to bring their leading edge technology into the workplace. So the critical piece in all of this is how do you do that securely? And I think a lot of businesses react to what their people need and potentially even what their customers need, and they make process changes and they make systems changes. But we also need to spare a thought for your security practices and the technology that's actually going to support those process changes. And if you can do that proactively in a business, I think that's where what you're saying, the competitive advantage actually comes in. So there's a few things that I've been thinking about is how this, what this means for a law firm. And I think the first thing is all about resiliency and flexibility. You need to modernize as a business to cater to the needs of today, but you also need to be agile for the needs of tomorrow. And I think, when you can take those steps now proactively, you can be ahead of the market. I think the second point is all around building trust within your customer base and also within the industry. As a law firm, you are the custodians of your customers' data. They're putting a lot of trust in you to manage and own that sensitive information. And if you treat it with respect, that builds trust within your customer base, but also within the marketplace. But then I think also there's on the people side, everyone is focused on delivering great outcomes for their customers. But to do that, you need to enable your people to work on their own terms. And what you're actually doing is facilitating that with technology so that they can deliver on the outcomes that you want. But the last one I think is a little bit left of field. So we're noticing, and I'm sure everyone involved in recruitment is that finding new talent and finding good talent is very challenging. And people aren't so much interested in the dollars and cents anymore to get them over the line in a new job. You actually need to give them an environment that they can thrive. And again, technology is what's going to help you facilitate hiring, attracting and retaining your top talent. And it's those people, because we're all in people businesses, it's those people that are going to maintain your reputation and keep that competitive advantage within the market. So just to kind of round that one out, just a thought around who's coming into the marketplace as a new workforce, and they're all digital natives. These are, kids born in the late 90s, early 2000s. They pretty much were thrown a laptop or an iPhone or something as they were growing up. The way that they consume information is different, and so you need to start catering to how they consume information. But at the same time, you need to be quite measured and actually train them in the practices that are going to keep you secure, that's going to ensure that your business is operating in the right way. So once again, it kind of comes down to technology, practices of the organization, and practices of the individuals.